Welcome to the Micore International family. It's my pleasure to provide you with some success essential training that I promise if you will apply what you learn here, this training will take your business to new heights. It's important to understand that training is essential before you launch your network marketing career. Network marketing, as with any profession you seriously decide to succeed in, will take training that you apply in order for you to become competent. And you will need to devote time if you're going to become confident at how this business works. Training is the starting point to get you from where you are currently to where you want to be in the very near future.
So now that you've signed up to become a Micore consultant, how do you become a successful income-producing network marketer? Well, it's a good idea to first understand a few things. The first of which is, although you are in business for yourself, you are not in business by yourself. You are solely responsible whether or not you ultimately succeed in this business. Getting your business started quickly is better than putting it off for a later date. It's not likely to happen. Consider why you join Micore and what your ultimate purpose is, and let that inspire you. Recognize that if you are to experience any significant success, there is a system to be employed. Lastly, there will be some of you who won't succeed because you failed to follow the system.
Pause this training for a moment and grab a pencil and a pad of paper, because here is where you will want to begin to formulate your blueprint for success in Micore International. Go grab something to write with right now.
Here are a few questions worth asking yourself and writing them down. Why am I involved in Micore International? How much money am I determined to consistently earn, and by what starting date? How committed am I to earning this sort of income, and how much time will it take me? Would I like help from my upline, or will I only pay lip service to the idea, but would actually rather go it alone in figuring out how to succeed in Micore?
A few pitfalls to avoid are refusing to write out your game plan or any of your goals. You may be tempted not to employ a success system, preferring rather to freestyle. That could spell disaster. Lastly, if you have no plan to work, then know that your plans won't work. First things first, let's get you competent, confident, and capable. And you can start by logging into your back office. If you aren't sure of how to do this, contact your sponsor. We like to have you purchase products and your business kit. And if you're going to fast track your business to success, it's ideal to regularly order products each and every month, as it will deepen your convictions and duplicate in your organization.
Be sure to check your email periodically because the company communicates this way. And once you have earned your first weekly or monthly commissions, you'll receive a pay quicker notice. If you have any questions, please contact your sponsor.
Can you answer why you are in business? Whatever your reasons are for joining Micore, let that be what motivates you to move forward, even when times get tough. It's important that you write all your goals down on paper. Secondly, allow your sponsor to assist you in formulating a realistic plan for reaching your goals by the date you've selected.
Why are you in this business? What vision do you hold in mind that will move you to succeed? On paper, write out your goals. No matter how small or big your goals are, it's vitally important that you make a habit of writing your goals on paper. Make your goals measurable. Allow your sponsor to assist you in formulating a realistic plan for achieving your specific financial goals by the date you selected. An idea is just a dream until you write it down. Then it's a goal.
Another pitfall you may want to avoid is mismanaging your expectations. You need to make your goals specific and measurable. Start by affirming in the present what it is that you are determined to be paid and by what date will it be manifest. For example, I earn $12,000 per month to be fully realized by the 25th of December, 2015. Now let's suppose that was 12 months away. Then you would want to write the amount of months until you reach that goal. In this case, it would be a total of 12 months. Divide the amount of money you are destined to earn by 12. And in this case, it would equal $1,000. So then, in your first month, you would earn $1,000. And in the following month, you would earn $2,000. And in the month after that, $3,000. And so on and so forth for a total of 12 months. Now your goal has been realized. Now the key is to figure out how to perform $1,000 worth of work in this company. Currently, we're paid 5 ways. So divide 1,000 by 5. And what you'll get is 200. Now, as you study Micore's compensation plan, you will have some idea about acquiring $200 in retail sales, your sales and marketing network, and in the 3 other ways in which we're paid. Now, after you have set your goals and have documented them, if you are to make your dreams a reality, then decide from one of the 4 ways that you will start your MLM career.
4 ways to start your MLM career. Number 1, take massive action and determine your success. These are the people who dream and forge out amazing lifestyles. Number 2, put in some work and make some money. The majority of people who hang in there will make $3,000 to $2,000 a month. Number 3, take no action and hope to make something happen. Possibly receive $5 to $120 by compensation design. And number 4, enjoy the use of the products, possibly receiving $5 to $120 by compensation design.
Even after writing out your goals and developing a plan to go after them, one more ingredient is required, and that is for you to develop the right mental attitude, because your success is directly connected to your perception, how you see yourself, your company, and the products they offer.
You're in the ML industry. Learn all you can about how to be successful. Utilize all the products you can. Stay connected to your company, your sponsor, and all the happenings. Stay focused on why you're in business, set measurable goals, and adjust and achieve.
More important than the products Micore International sells are the people who will purchase them. Remember, above all, that you are in the people business, and without prospects to expose the products or this awesome opportunity, you're bankrupt. The first place you will succeed or fail is in your willingness to write out a list of potential customers and or business partners. Once making a list of potential prospects becomes effortless and you no longer break out into cold sweats thinking about how you might be rejected because of how uninfluential you are, you then can branch out into social media. That's a good idea. Team up with your sponsor so that you can learn how to be most effective and how to do so without spamming individuals about this opportunity. There's no doubt that multi-level marketing can be a heck of a lot of fun, but please remember that network marketing is a business, and if you treat it as such, it can take care of you and your family for a lifetime. Remember, your business must be constantly and consistently promoted. Now, not everyone will join you, and that's okay. Some will only want to be customers. Now, if I might speak frankly for just a moment, I want to address a phenomena that perplexes me, which is the very reason I decided to automate this training. Just as I have studied how people become successful in network marketing, I have also observed certain commonalities that cause others to fail miserably. And they are never getting started or positively responding to the assistance provided to you, insisting that you know better than your sponsor, although you haven't made any money or you make far less than your sponsor, having an attitude or being critical more than determined and innovative, also having no clear objective to accomplish, and yet you haphazardly hope that something favorable happens for you, not using the products, declaring what you won't do. I just want to sell the product, so I don't want to make a list. Eventually, you're going to end up giving up because multi-level marketing doesn't work for you. Zig Ziglar, renowned motivational speaker and salesman, tells a story of a man in his company he helped become better and more influential. He suggested that that man use the very products that he was hoping to sell to others. He needed to first use them himself. I too would suggest that if you hope to promote, market, and even sell Micore's products to others, we need to be the first people to become acquainted with them. Now, although a man wouldn't necessarily wear extensions, your business portfolio contains samples of Micore's top quality hair. You want to allow people to know that there is the platinum hair, the gold hair, and the indie silk hair. However, practically every other product that Micore makes, either sex can use them. So it's advisable that you purchase some today.
The meat and potatoes of your business is how you utilize your sponsor and the company to bring you the success that you're seeking. Since you're putting food on your sponsor's table, you should be able to depend on them for help. Sponsors instantly provide credibility to your business in front of prospects. Sponsors help alleviate anxieties and reduce the business learning curve. So it's a mistake to forego their assistance, especially if they are willing to help you with the 4 essentials. You may be great and much better at business than your sponsor, but be careful because being the Lone Ranger will only get you so far in multi-level marketing.
The 4 success essentials is really your opportunity to succeed. The first thing is to effectively prospect. Your sponsor is able to show you how to do that. Secondly, presenting the opportunity effectively. Then closing. The benefit of having a sponsor is that they're always closing from the moment that they meet your prospect, and so you'll learn the same thing. And then lastly, the most important thing is to follow up. Next, you can employ old school techniques that call for making a warm list, doing 3-way calls with your sponsor, talking to everyone who is within 3 feet of you, Always seeking opportunity wherever you go. And although some will think that you're a bit obsessive, it's well worth it because you will learn a lot in the process employing these old school techniques. Now, there are those who argue for the new school techniques, which consist of using social media, maybe even being selective in who you approach, using your text and email to contact prospects, and basically freestyling in your presentation. I think, however, it's wise to use a combination of both the old school and the new school. There's nothing worse than looking to buy a hamburger and the machine goes down and the kid behind it doesn't know how to whip out a piece of paper and pen, although the cash register doesn't work. And so we don't want that to be the case for you. We want you to know how to use old school techniques and new school techniques and combine them, making a list and advertising, utilizing your upline, and also leading the way correctly, contacting and attracting prospects, becoming an expert closer.
Prospecting and generating leads. The first step to starting your business is to make a list of at least 100 people you know, whether you think they would be interested or not. Within 1 to 3 days of finishing your warm list, contact your sponsor to discuss the first 10 people you will call together. You're in the people business, and without them, you're bankrupt. Be sure to utilize your upline or risk completely losing your prospects' involvement or patronage. Advertising to capture leads. If you've seen this card laying at your feet in the grocery store, would you pick it up? If you answered yes, then you can see how easy it will be for you to capture potential customers or business partners. If you're interested in teaming up to learn other lead attracting ideas, or if you're interested in participating in an effective co-op advertising campaign, then contact us immediately. Working from your list of prospects and any leads you may have, you're now faced with two choices. The first is to utilize your sponsor or the company's expertise in explaining how Micore works. The second is to call prospects on your own. But if you aren't competent or confident, you risk losing that prospect. Another issue may be that if your prospect is too familiar with you, they just may not respect your word alone, and that is why utilizing your sponsor is a good idea. The initial step to successfully enrolling your first business partner is to call your sponsor and give them some intelligence about the person you intend to call. This way, your sponsor is armed with how she might tailor her conversation with that person. Most phones are equipped with three-way calling capabilities, and if your phone isn't, most likely your sponsor's phone is. Whether you or she places the phone call, make sure that you, the new consultant, initiates the conversation. For example, when your prospect answers the phone, you might say, "Hello, Mary. How are you doing? This is Stacy. Do you remember we met at the grocery store yesterday and I told you a little bit about a business opportunity?" After she responds, you might add, "I'm calling like I said, and because I'm so new at this, I'm going to have my business partner on the phones to help me explain the full details and answer any questions you might have. Allow me to introduce you to them." Once you have made the introduction of your sponsor to your prospect, your sponsor is sure to take over the conversation in a warm and friendly manner. All you have to do is listen and pay close attention as your sponsor explains the Micore International business opportunity to your prospects. In other words, you learn while you earn by letting your sponsor do the talking. Presenting the opportunity. Whenever possible, a new consultant should not have to present the opportunity to their first 25 prospects. A good sponsor will help their new consultant enroll 5 or more prospects if the new consultant will allow them. Armed with a business kit, absolutely anyone can read a presentation to a prospect. Yet, when you work together, you create a system. that the newly recruited can follow without complication. Closing the sale or sign-up deal. Ultimately, the entire purpose of presenting your business opportunity to anyone is to have them join you in business or become a customer. The advantage of utilizing your sponsor or upline is the ability to capitalize on their sales closing expertise. This is the success system. Whether you need them or not, utilizing your upline demonstrates to those who you sign up that there is a support system they can depend on when building their business. Make sure to follow up. Never leave your new consultants to themselves. They need your guidance and your expertise. You will only progress your network marketing career when you demonstrate that you care about those you sponsor. A true leader doesn't merely create followers, they develop the potential for other leaders.